welcome back to Dave Plays Games. We are in World of Tanks today, and this is my Centurion Action 10. Now, I'm not that great in this tank. I like my my British mediums. I've not quite got the hang of this yet. Trying to get some good results in it. We're playing in a tough matchup. They've got Jaeger 268 and a Waffle and two T125s and an IS-7. Now, I decide I'm a fast medium. They haven't got a top tier fast medium. They've got an E50 and a T54, and they've got a CDC, but they're the only mediums they've got. If I can get to that middle ridge and get some spots off, I might be able to do some damage. Unfortunately, there's no artillery. Fortunately, unfortunately, depends on how you look at it. From a spotting perspective and doing spot damage, it's unfortunate for me. From me getting in a position where I'm not going to don't have to worry about where I sit because of artillery, it's a good thing. So that 1396, a big hit. I'm not sure what that was. Possibly T125, something like that. Something with decent alpha damage. Put one in the. Now, look how many tanks I've spotted. Now I know the lightweight spotted a couple, but there's a 54, an E5, Conqueror, both E5s, the Conqueror, Borsig, T34 and T10. Round here, we can see the 5100, the E50 and the E50 and I7 are low down. There's two Borsigs, a Bergen, Ferdinand and a 422 to deal with the I7 and the E50, and the CDC is there. So my two medium threats are one there and one there. And my the E50 is well out of the way. Also the 5100, 1390 up the hill. So it's only their big tank destroyers that haven't been spotted. Start putting some shots into these guys. One into that Conqueror. He bounces and I missed. And now the T54 pushes in, and I think, no. I know I'm getting proxy spotted by this guy. I've got Centurion 1 backing me up here, but I don't really want to get shot by that T34. T34's fired. And that Centurion's taking 6, and then I see the CDC and back off. Unfortunately, the Centurion 1 pushes through there, and we just lose. Well, we lose Borsig and an IS-3. The IS-3 just got ripped apart. Now, I sit in this position. This I like this position. I can shoot that 5100. Shots on the E50 if he comes around. Shots on the 5100 the other side. Put one in that 268. 1500 damage I'm up to. And we're doing okay. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. The team is failing miserably, and I've realised the team's failing miserably. Ferdinand's the only one left down there, and he's got an IS-7 over there. 48 pattern. The T34 and the 263 aren't behind to do anything. T263 is stopping that 34 coming over at me and the T54. I'm just trying to get some shots off on whatever comes round. I'm not ready to push over yet. At some point I'm going to decide to push over, but right now 5100, keep coming, keep coming, keep coming. Bang. 5100 tries to put a shot at me and he backs off. He gets away, which is a bit annoying. I would like to have finished him off then. And I lose the Centurion to the E50. Centurion doesn't spot the E50, which is not good. And I'm looking, see if I can get shots on those guys, but nothing is there. So I get shots on the 268. Now I think, oh dear, this isn't good. I take a shot from the E50. Two of their tank destroyers have got through with the other top tier heavy, and it's at this point I decide, no, I've got to kill this guy. T34 pushes through. I track him in play. I think I track him in place. He takes a shot from the 263, and now I can kill him. T10's turning. Put a shot in. Pull back, trying to make sure, see if he can bounce, but no, he's firing heat at me. I can probably put this second one in before he reloads, and I finish him off. I think I've got to kill the E5, try and keep my E5 alive. I could have stopped and had a shot then, but I wasn't sure exactly where he was. Now I've got side shots. Penetrate that one. Nice one into his backside. And then there's the 1390, and I don't have the gun elevation, so I auto aim on him and drive away at speed, take him out. 4 kills, keeping that T125 in the game. Now at this point, what I should probably be doing, instead of coming back to that ridge, because I think I'm going to the ridge because it's the quicker way to be able to, for me to be able to see the cap circle, but that 48 pattern's not going to last long. 263, there's probably not much I can do about this. It's a 4-on-4, but we're more spread out. They're very well concentrated. 263 gets taken out by the Jaegeru. The pattern spots the Jaegeru, and he's the one in the cap circle. Now, oh yeah, I aim up, but I can't see him, and then there's a 268, and what I should really just wait. But I decided to make this run, and yeah, that was a mistake. That 268 isn't missing me. Unfortunately, he rolls a little bit high, but he's got a big gun, and he takes me out. Maybe I was hoping I could take a shot and get away. But now there's just the T125, and they've capped out anyway. Let's have a look at the post-game stats. Picked up 528 experience there for that game, picking up 4,000, just over 4,000 damage in the 4 kills. The E5 couldn't get back to do enough, unfortunately, and we were outcapped by the Waffenträger and the Jagdpanzer. This Object 268 had a decent game, so does the Waffenträger. In fact, their tank destroyers down that side had decent games. We didn't really have enough help from the E4 or the pattern of that, or really the Borsigs. You know, 3 tanks there with no damage at all. Big hitting tanks. Yes, it's a tier 10 match, but those tanks can still do damage in this kind of matchup with more lightly armoured tanks like the Waffenträger, the AMX 1390, T10, the T54, the Borsig. They can all, the AMX CDC, they can all do damage. And finally, I picked 17 shots fired, 15 hits, 13 penetrations for 4,000 damage. I lost a bit of money there. It was only 5.5 minutes of play time. Would have been nice to get a bit more damage at the end there, maybe win the game. But hey, what can you do? You can't win every game. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.